All right, so I'm sitting above Davis Gulch, and I kind of wanted to show you the waypoints that you're going to need to use the cattle trail to get in via the old Mormon cattle trail. So most people, what they'll do, just real quick, is they go down the slot here. There's like a whole crowd over there that's going down the slot. You know, I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to kind of go and see if I could find any inscriptions or cool artifacts or things like that near where the Mormon cattle trail intersects the canyon, where they found those burrows when Everett Roos disappeared in 1934. So what you do is you come up to this whoop. So right behind me is 50 Mile Point, right? And there's this little hill here. You can actually see it on the topo map. And that's where you can get your bearings. So you're gonna come down BLM 200, Hole in the Rock Trail, and you'll end up at this little parking area here. And there's my car. And then basically how you're gonna get into the slot is you're actually gonna start, well, first of all, so the slot starts over here, kind of goes across under this ridge area, and then takes a turn right around there, and then basically goes all the way to Lake Powell, right? So if you're gonna go take the cattle trail, what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna come all the way over here, drop off the ridge there, and then go to the left of this guy. I'm gonna zoom in on him real quick. So you wanna go to the left of that, right? And you'll see that it's basically, you're just kind of following this path of shrubbery. And how it's gonna work is you're gonna go over this little high point, and then there's a ridge, right, way out there. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop in basically before that ridge. Now, the cattle trail is super hard to find, and there's not any cairns actually until you basically get to the drop-in point there. So you're gonna have to use waypoints. So I made a video with some good waypoints, and if you don't have, you know, GPS or fancy stuff, you'll be able to get in. It took me 7 hours to get in because what I did wrong was I stuck too close to the canyon. And then you're just going over all these pillows, you have to backtrack a whole bunch, it sucks. So make sure you stay in this shrubbery stuff until you're basically there. And you know, bring a ton of water and be prepared to not have any shade for several miles. I think it's like three and a half miles. It's not a very far walk. On the way back, it only took me 4 hours because I did it at night and it was way less hot and I knew where I was going. So anyway, more waypoints to come, and yeah, good luck. Or first little waypoint for if you're going into the gulch. So there's this little rock that looks kind of like a chocolate chip, and on the left side someone like cut a big bite out of it. It's surrounded with like 1 trillion cow pies, and it's like a perfect waypoint because you can see this ridge or this high point behind this chocolate chip rock. Now you are not going to go to the right, you are going to go around to the left and over. So you're just going to kind of follow this up and to the left of that high point, and you will be just fine. Now if you see, like, this is a pretty easy waypoint to find, right? So just for reference, 50 Mile Point, you're gonna come down, you're gonna come around here, you're gonna come down through this shrubbery, and then you're gonna be walking right through here. And you can see there's like some pillows over this way, and there's basically nothing till the slot over here. There's like 3 rocks, and that chocolate chip rock is perfect. So take that rock left of the ridge there, high point there, and you're golden. Do not go towards the slot, and do not go any farther this way towards the pillows, and you will enjoy the beauty of Davis Gulch. I was using the topo map, and I figured you'd come in over there next to that ridge with the rock band, and then the pillows, and then the area right there with that little bit of shrubbery between the next set of pillows. Wrong. You actually go pretty much straight down this way. Now there's a cairn right there, and you want to go to the right of that, and basically it's just straight in, right? So this little whoop right here, that's on the map, right? You can see that it goes like this, and that is, you want to be pretty much, you know, perpendicular to that from the direction of the canyon. There's also a huge slash on the other side of this ridge right here, so you can kind of see this ridge right here. There's a slash on the other side, goes right up there. and then there's one right here. So when you actually hit the point at which you go into the slot, into the canyon, you're almost perpendicular with this guy. If you go too far, you'll end up over there, and you'll need to backtrack. Now, there are cairns, but man, they're kind of tough to find. So the first one, like I said, is right there, and then you're gonna proceed basically straight. Now, I actually went all the way over there, down, back, and then in, and that was dumb. So don't do that. Also, this cattle trail is just gonna go straight through this shrubbery all the way back to 50 Mile Point, which is right there. And basically, there's no water, there's no shade, there's nothing. So I'm choosing to actually go back at night. You know, we'll see how that goes. But in the end, I'm assuming it's gonna go better than at noon when I did it before, and I almost died of heat stroke coming into this damn thing. Mostly because I couldn't find it. I went like there, couldn't hit the 600-foot wall, went over there. I made the trip like twice as long as it should have been. But that's why I'm making this video, is so that you go to that cairn to the right of it and just go straight basically in to where it drops into the canyon. So yeah, pretty crazy. Sometimes it's just amazing how life finds a way, you know? Like, look at this frog. Just chilling, having a nice day. But he's in, like, the middle of the desert in this little hole. The little babies are over here. Check them out. Ah, what cutie pies, you know? I want to, like, get in, but I'm afraid my sunscreen is probably not very good for him, so I just satisfied myself with putting my feet in because I didn't put any sunscreen on him. But it's crazy just to think of how much life is in this little freaking pool, man. In the middle of nowhere, desert land. There's like 1 trillion little frogs living out their lives in each one of these little pools. Man, if I was a bird, I'd be like so stoked on this place. Just be like, I'm gonna hang out next to this pool. Just eat tadpoles.